So welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be drafting a straight gown with side slits. I'll be making use of this Adire batik. I have a 4.5 yards. It's supposed to come in 5 yards, but I have it as 4.5 yards. And I have this black material for the front part. If this is what you like to see, let's get right into it. Thank you. So I have my fabric folded into four. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a cut together sleeve. There'll be no shoulder join, and it's a free dress. But I wouldn't want mine to be too big. I don't really like it being big. And you have to measure from the nape of your neck to your desired sleeve length. I want mine to be 18 inches because it's still going to have like 2 inches band for the black material. 2 inches, so 18 inches is okay for me. So this is my 18 inches. I'm going to add ½ inch to join into the black material, so it's okay for me. Then from there I'll measure from my shoulder to my under bust. So my under bust is 14.5. From there to your waist, shoulder to your waist. Mine, I'll make it of 18 inches in this case. Then to the hip, 25 inches, and my desired gown length, which is 56, but I have 58 inches there. So by the time I finish sewing and I, hem the down part, it will give me 56 or 56.5 thereabout. So now I'll have my measurement. Here I'm going to put my bust measurement to your nipple point. Mine is 12.5. So if you think under bust is too much for you, to 12.5. From shoulder to 12.5. I'm going to still make all these shocks to be visible. And to your waist, which is 18 inches. Then to the hip, which is 25 inches. And my desired length. So I'm going to make all these chalked parts to be visible. Into the waist. And this is the hip. So at the nipple point that you have, bring out your bust measurement. My bust measurement is 42. That is 10.5. I have it. I told you I would not like it to have too much space. So I'm going to be adding ½ inch for ease and 1 inch for seam allowance. ½ inch is 1 inch seam allowance. It depends on your choice. You can have 1 inch to be your ease and 1 inch for seam allowance. But for mine is ½ inch for ease, 1 inch for seam allowance. And remember, you measure what you have here, which is 18.5. Also have it here too. 18.5. So I'll mark this down. I hope it's visible enough. So then here I'll have my waist. My waist is 30. For freeness I use 36, which is 9 inches. I have it. ½ inch is, then 1 inch sewing allowance. And for hip, my hip is 42, 10.5. ½ inch is, and 1 inch seam allowance. What I have here, I'm going to put it at the hem length too. Let me drag this a bit because I don't want a shape. I just want it straight with side slit. So I have a 12 I should have 12 and a half. So I have 12 inches there. 12 inches. So at the down part here too, I'll measure 12 inches. But in order not to have it choked while wearing or while walking, you can add like 2 inches. 2 inches is okay for me. 2 to 3 inches. So it will still have that shape that you desire instead of it just going straight like that. So I have that. Remember, it's going to have slits, so I'm still going to do that. And this side, I will have it then to the bust, then here, just come out here by 1 inch. We're going to give it that curve effect. Can you see? It can't be just straight. It must have this. You know, our armhole is not straight. It's curved. So then we have it. And so for the neck, I'm going to be making use of 3.5 inches. You know, our normal neck is 3 by 3, 3 inches by 3 inches. So I'll be making use of 3.5. If after cutting you discover it's too small for you, you can extend it. For the back, I'll just make use of 1 inch, and the front, I want 6 inches, which is V-neck. Let me do this with my free hand. And for this, if it's too small, extend it. I think this will be too small. I'm going to add half an inch. And half an inch to here. So to come like this. And for the back, it's going to go. So I have it. I'm going to notch this part. So by the time I remove the folding, it will still be okay. I'm notching here. So I'm going to cut out now. I'll cut it out now. Remember I said it will have a slit. It will have slit. So I'm going to measure, or you can do it from the down part to 20 inches. Depends on how open you want it to be. 20 inches. So it's okay for me. By the time I fold the down part with 1 inch, it will be 19 inches, which is okay. And it's going to have a side pocket. So from my shoulder to 18 inches. That's where my pocket will be. I will have it notch like that. So for the neck, I'm going to open it. I will open it up. Oh, I can cut the back first. Let me cut. So to cut out the neck now, I'm going to cut the back neck just like so. Then to cut the front neck, I'm going to push this or push it out like this. Make sure this part is equal. So I can cut the. If at the end you still feel this is still very small, you can extend it. It's possible I still extend this. But the back is okay for me. The depth of the back is okay for me. So for the facing, this will serve for the back and front facing. I have 16 inches by 19 inches. 16 inches by 19 inches. I'm going to fold it into two like this. And measure from this part. I'll measure 4 inches. 4 inches. So I'm going to roll it. This way I want the back facing to be. I want the front. I want all this to be at the front. So I'm going to put my fabric into two and place it on it. You see how I'm going to do it. So remember the 4 inches I marked. I just place this over it. I want the 4 inches to be for the facing. I placed over it. I folded my fabric into two, just the way I cut out the neck. Make sure it aligns, and if you see that you can't hold it, just hold it with your pins. Make use of your pins. So I have it well laid. So I'm going to cut it out like this. This is the front and this is the back. I'll start from here. So I have it. The remaining will serve for the front. To serve for the front. So I have it like so. I placed it on it just for you to see, because I'm going to sew this from the inside to the outside. You understand what I mean? I'm going to sew this from the inside. That is, the right side will be facing the wrong side. So by the time I flip it to the front, the right side will be at the front part here. So I'm going to do that now. I'll place it on it, add, and then join my pockets. Then I'll come and show you. So add this other fabric to the sleeve. Remember I mentioned it. And I've done the neck but not yet ironed. I'll also add that, and I will join the side, the two sides. I'll join this and also the two sides. I've added my pocket already, so I will come and show you the final look. So for this part, you can decide to add, embellish it with your stones, with pearls, anyhow you like it. So I will do everything that I'm to do now and come and show you how it looks. Thank you guys. So guys, this is the finished look, the final look. Can you see how beautiful, how gorgeous it is? This is the rich auntie vibes. the slit, the side slit, and the side pockets. It's well tailored. So guys, if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel. Encourage me by subscribing, like and share my videos, and hit on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much, guys. You see the next picture, I rock it to my sister-in-law's introduction. It looks good on me. Thank you, guys. I love you. Bye.